Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking. Can you hear me? Do I have good audio? Today we're going to be talking about the politicians, what they're doing. I've got where they bought and what they're buying. It just so happens they're starting to buy PFIZER again. Now, why would that be? We're going to look at the chart and go back to 2020. You know, when everything was bad and they started whipping up the medicine. Turns out they did really, really good there. For some reason, I can hear myself talking back. Okay, now we have to first, I want to show you where I'm getting the information. And guys, if you don't know about unusual wells, I would encourage anybody to check it out. Get it right here. Okay. Now I want to make sure you guys can see this. Can you see this or not? No, you cannot see that. Okay. Let's share a different screen. Hang tight. You're going to want to see this. I'll share the entire screen. Then I don't have to worry about it. Okay. First, unusual wells. It's always, you know, you have everything ready and it disappears. This is a paid subscription, so hang in there. Okay, can you see that? Okay, sources. You can go through here and find anything you want to. Today, we're going to be looking at political trading. All right. And if you want to go to media, you can do political trading here. So, and what I was interested in is what was recent. And recently comes up here. Now, my computer might get really slow because there's a lot of data that comes through here. And I noticed that PFE, which is PFIZER, it'll start showing you, all right. Thomas Carver. Oh, he started buying this morning. It was okay. Well, it was reported 304. So yesterday. Can you look at this? Look at all the money and look. Here's the thing. It says sell, buy, sell, buy. Well, what they do, especially the Democrats, for some reason, I don't know why, but they lie. They take their buys and turn them into sales. Sometimes they present the wrong ticker number, the ticker, and how much. It's all, but they do have to report. So they report. They try to get some of the spotlight off of them. But now that you know, PFIZER is getting bought by Thomas Carver, Matthew Manning. All of a sudden, yesterday, they reported it today. It was actually supposed to be bought 221. We'll go back and look exactly. But Earl is who I saw this morning. He was the only one up here, was Earl. And I thought, wow, look at all these. So we're going to go through every one of these, and you're going to be able to look at where they're buying, what they're buying. It makes me sick. When you see these numbers over here, that's some conviction, guys. That is some major money. All right, so let me share this with you. I've got it all annotated up for you. Okay. This is PFIZER. This is where he bought. I'm sorry, that's where it was reported. So Actually, it was reported here. Sorry, this is supposed to be where he bought. So somewhere in here. But imagine that. Now, let's go back to 2020. David Perdue, he was on time. He bought, this is where it was reported, so more than likely he bought in here. And don't you know that he had a wonderful ride up to the top? I'll do this for you, and you'll get to see about, 107%. Did you see that? Thomas Carpenter bought here, so he had the opportunity. He probably didn't hit the top, maybe 69%. And the list goes on. This lady right here, I'm going to start really saddling her up because she is very profitable in the stock market. And David Perdue is the House. Thomas Carpenter is a Democrat. The Blues are Democrat. And California House, she made $50,000 to $100,000 bet right here. David Perdue bought over 100,000 shares right here. It's hard to tell because they will tell you one thing and do another. Nothing's new. Same old. Now, that is PFIZER. Why are they buying PFIZER? What is the deal? Okay. You tell me. Are you into buying PFIZER? I'm not. I was talking to somebody earlier and they're not into it. Or they were into it. I'd rather short them. But I want to take you over here. This is the Earl List. I don't know how to say his last name. Let's start at the bottom. Unilever PLC. He just bought here. This was a buy, and are supposed to be. So that's something. If you invest with the people that are making 32%, maybe that's a good idea. And I'll take you back over to Unusual Wells to see other people that are investing. Amazon was one that he reported right here. That might have been a short. If they're buying at the top of the market, or they say they're buying at the top of the market, more than likely it's a short. You don't make 32% by making the wrong call consistently. So old Earl is buying up here, and if you're unfamiliar with Earl, he's right. Let's see, Earl Blumenaar. I don't know how you say his name, but we got QCOM and PHG to look at. But look at all the people that are buying PFIZER. Mark Wayne Mullen, he comes up constantly on the list. Mark Green, Peter Session. And this is recently, 2024, February. So what do they have rolling out, guys? What are they getting ready for? I can't see my comments. I'm looking at the whole screen. We'll visit towards the end of the video. And I do have some coffee, guys. Don't forget about Hoosier Warrior Coffee. It'll be in the description. We actually order from them, and they are trying to do their best with their business, their community members, and that's who I want to support. So check out Hoosier Warrior Coffee. I might even give one away in a second. I need to give another piece of silver away. I'll do that as well. Now let's go back to the chart and look at the rest of the purchases. So Amazon, let's go back to his list. I'm going to start creating a list for these guys so we can kind of watch, see how accurate they really are. QCOM, what an awesome short. He is right up there. So, guys, maybe make a list. Goog. He did list a short there. That's where, how is that possible? Isn't that incredible? He shorted it right before the big gap. Or during the big gap. Oh man, it's laughable, but it's kind of a bummer. So that's the daily on Google. Looks like it might be going down. It just broke below the 200. And PHG. I noticed on this one where he bought here, possibly there, and reported there. So it's hard to tell exactly. But I can't imagine him buying right before the gap down. So maybe it's a little closer to the bottom. Okay. So going back to unusual whales. Guys, if you like this kind of content, subscribe. And when I start seeing big purchases, like, you know, $100,000 to $250,000 over and over and over on the same day on PFIZER, I'm going to make a video about it. That should be a big deal. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at. Oh, any of them you want me to look at? Here, let me look at the comments real quick. Does anybody have a request? Does anybody have a request for one to look up? Because this is, they're not going to like it either. I don't imagine YouTube will like it. So that's why I'm trying to do more live streams. I was talking to Jack from Nobody Special, and he said that's the best thing about live streams, because if you're doing a live and people get notified, then they're watching. I'm gonna try to be a little more regular, and because once they get your algorithm, once they muddle up your algorithm, it's a bummer. An exec from Meta, Facebook announced on X, Twitter that FB, Instagram, and WhatsApp are all down. Oh, that's another thing. I had to push the live back a little bit today because my brokerage, I was not able to get into my brokerage, and I have like 10 stocks over there. Most of them are short, some of them are long, and I couldn't even get into it to do anything. It makes you think when the system does go down, your Twitter, your Facebook, your Instagram, all that stuff's gone. Your phone, you know, when it happens, and it will, in our lifetime it will. It might be sooner, it might be tomorrow. God might come back tomorrow. We don't know. But just try to think through that. Download detector. Says all that. Hello. What's going on here? Hang on. This ain't working. All right. Jen's trying to call me. So the download detector shows all the outages. Can I select it? I can't select it here. But go to download detector. I'll look it up. All right, hang tight. Okay. Download detector. And can you see the screen? Oh, there you go. Here's download detector here. Hang on, I'm not. Okay, now we're on. M&J's in my ear. Okay, download detector. This should pop up. Can you see download detector or not? Google's affected, YouTube's affected. Whoa. All right, can you see it on the screen? All right, good. Wow. Discord, Google, YouTube, it's a hack. Real-time problem outage monitoring. We'll tell you when your favorite services are down. So can you select, let's try YouTube. What's going on with YouTube? User reports indicate problems at YouTube. Whoa, look at this. Jen said her cell phone was acting crazy. She had to call back. Okay, let's go back. AT&T just got added. T-Mobile. Guys, if you're a part of this, we weren't going to do a video, or I wasn't planning on doing a video about this, but this seems to be happening as we speak. What's going on with Twitter? Whoa, man, this is the real deal. It's happening right now. It looks like it might be getting better. Threads, TikTok, WhatsApp. Wow, what isn't affected? Honeywell. You're gonna turn your thermostat up. OpenAI. Well, that's a little scary. What are they getting hacked about? Oh, that's nothing new over here. All right. And AT&T, let's see what they're doing. AT&T offers local and long-distance phone service. This chart shows a view of problem reports submitted in the last 24 hours compared to the typical volume of reports. Well, this is going to be an ongoing thing. Expect 2024 to be nutty. WhatsApp, Google Play, Amazon. Are we going to get our stuff that we order? Wow. Really had a spike up. So down detector. How does it work? How's the methodology? Download Detector is the world's most popular platform for online service status information, attracting hundreds of millions of users who wish to understand the status of the internet connection. Mobile network, online banking. We got to check that out. Gaming, entertainment. Okay. Real-time status for over 12,000. Wow, 12,000 across 47 websites. All right. Do we have any banks on the list? Zoom, Verizon. I got Verizon. How bad are they? So they've 10x'd from 4 a.m. this morning. Wow. What exactly is going on? Does anybody know? Let me go back to the stream where I can see you guys. What time zone download detector are you using? Let me look. I don't know where you'd go to find the US. I don't know where you go to find the time zone, but I'm in Central. We are Central time. So it should be in the middle, close to it. Okay, is there a more button? Okay, no. All right, I don't see any banks on here. FirstNet, Spotify, DoorDash, Cricket. Let me hit refresh and see if they've got some new ones that want to pop up. PNC. What is PNC? PNC offers financial service including checking accounts, savings, credit cards, and loans. Okay. Online banking and mobile banking. Yeah, they saw an 18x, it looks like. Went from close to 0 to 183 at 10 a.m. Okay. Mobile banking is the number one. 94% mobile banking. That's scary. Makes me wonder if I need to close my trades. This is getting real, guys. Let's see if there's any new ones. Discord, Facebook. How bad was Facebook? FaceSpace. I despise them. Oh, that's impressive. 57. Wait a minute. 578,470 reported in the last 24 hours. Wow. Facebook's getting hammered. Having trouble with the login, 16% with the app, and 8% website. So you're having trouble logging into Facebook. Now, what does that make sense? So these are hackers? Guys, this is new to me. All right, let me go back so I can, if you have anything you'd like to add. Convenient if the market tanked, this entire social world was down. Yeah, I've got some longs that I would love to get out of. Might do it right now, actually. Hang tight. It is not going to be pretty. Just take a loss. Do you have anything to add? Super Tuesday on social media goes down. Yeah. Yeah, report of solar flares. I heard that. But was it this bad? Has anybody heard of a solar flare? Some type of. Doesn't make sense to me how all these things could be affected at the same time. It's primary voting day in Maine. Oh, that's pretty good. Maybe this is their new plan. Yeah, I got toasted on Tesla. I'm just going to go. I'm going to leave. Okay. At least it let me let go of it. Wouldn't you know, it's the one that was the worst. First was the phones. Does anybody have phone trouble? Are you having trouble with this live stream? It's very strange I was able to do a live. I've noticed crappy internet problems. I've been watching suspicious observers lots. Lots of flares, most leading towards not heading towards Earth. They tried to blame AT&T thing last week on solar flares. Yeah, so my only issue is with Facebook. Okay, so no YouTube issues. YouTube had quite a bit of problems. It sounds like they're targeting Facebook. And just so you guys know, Facebook, I made a video, and a lot of you know this. I made a video about COVID-19. I guess it's okay to say it now because it's all out there. Isn't that crazy? And as soon as it came out, well, I must have been really close to the target because as soon as I posted it, it took my channel down in 8 minutes. 8 minutes, my channel's gone. YouTube channel. Well, we had already shared it to Facebook. Facebook deleted my professional page that I used to move rental properties. True story. Nobody answered anything. They're all linked together. And that's how you know you're over the target. If you are following somebody on YouTube and you think they're telling the truth and they're doing really good and all of a sudden something happens, they get knocked back. I'm losing 128 subscribers every 28 days. It's down to 78 every 28 days now. And some channels are just gone. That's how you know they're over the target. That's how you can vet your ideas. If you think you're right about a certain thing and all of a sudden the people that are talking about what you think is right, and they're gone. There you go. 1984. The Ministry of Truth is alive and well. Anybody have anything they want to look at? I'm not getting your notifications. This happens a lot, guys. Try unsubscribing and subscribe again, because I'm going to do some stuff that you're not going to want to miss, and it's going to be spur of the minute lives. That's the thing. My videos are really getting hammered. Okay, so let's go see if they've added anything else to the Facebook down page or down detector. Facebook. Let's try Instagram. Instagram. 81,858 reports in the last 24 hours. It happened since 9 o'clock. Wow, that is incredible. They had 37. I guess that's about normal. 36, and it jumped from 909 to 924. That fast. That's crazy. 81,000 reports. I wonder what's going on. Most of it was the app. 27% feed, 13% login. Facebook was login mainly. Okay. Uh-oh. Audio cut off. See? What's up with that? Are we getting attacked too? Is okay, I'm gonna go back, guys. See if I can get it. Man, the stock market's tanking. All right. Drew's Car Care. Good AM, Pepper Chris. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I guess YouTube, I'll go check YouTube out real quick on their. I got M&J here, and she's saying that everything's dragging. Video streaming. So it's the same as the other ones. Baseline's 21, and it goes up to 46,000 reports in the last 24 hours. Wow. Website 44%, app video streaming 19%. Now we're having trouble. I'd say we are. Can you still hear me, Jen? Okay. Let's look at some. Okay. There seems to be a lag between StreamYard and YouTube. Okay. YouTube. Okay. Okay. So what do we do about this? This is crazy. Right in the middle of a live stream, this happens. Is there anybody new on the list, guys? DuckDuckGo is blocking content from Facebook. Good job. Threads was, I don't know if that was on there a while ago or not. I'd like to see if there's any more banks. Let me refresh, see if we got some more. Pokemon, Microsoft, Cricket. I've never heard of FirstNet. All right, is there more? Let's see, main site, social media. All right, let's check Twitter one more time. See, it's not near as bad as everything else. It's not near as bad as Facebook and whatever the other one was, but it's website, app, and login. Website's the worst. See if Facebook got any worse. It looks like it calmed down. Looks like it went straight up, and then I guess they got a grip on it. Is that how solar flares work? Just all of a sudden and then gone. I mean, to go from 59,000 all the way back to 17, that's over. Nothing to see here. Okay. All right, so guys, that's crazy. And for everybody that's here, that's just getting here, I do want to make sure everybody sees this. So if you're here, thank you. Just bear with me. I'm going to share my chart again on where the politicians are buying and what they're buying. That's the main one I want you to show you. It's why I showed you in the front, in the very beginning. Because this is a telltale. Let me drag this down here. Get out of my brokerage. I want to divulge everything. Okay, this is PFIZER, guys. Nope, that's not PFIZER. PFIZER's right here. Got them right on top. Now, everybody knows what PFIZER makes, right? Earl, he's a congressman from, I can't remember where he's from. He's a blue congressman, and I can't pronounce his last name. He just bought right here. And just so you know, if this is if you're on the same page as me, Congress bought here, $50,000 to $100,000 worth here. Thomas Carpenter, it was like 15 to 20,000 here. David Perdue bought over 100,000 shares here. We don't really know how many they actually bought. We just know they bought deals. Now, I'm not trying to buy PFIZER. I really don't want anything to do with them. But I'm assuming this would be, if you were into it, that would be a really, really good place to buy. According to Earl. Don't listen to me. I don't know anything. I'm trying to figure out what the elected officials are doing. And where I'm getting the information is here. And anybody can go here. It's Unusual Wells. Go to media, political trading, and you can go to Democrats. Which one do you want to see? I mean, they're all here. The problem is they will lie when the truth would do better. Okay, so just remember that as you're going into it. And you can take these names. You can search for the politician, like there she is. There's the Wicked Witch. PANW. PANW was reported, date reported was February 23. So this is when she bought that. I guess we ought to go take a look at that. And I'll scroll down so you can look around while I'm typing this in. PANW. Look at the money sums they're using. PANW. Wow, 500 to a million. This ought to be interesting. PNAW. Uh-oh, it's not a stock. PNAW. Fund, future, forex, crypto, indice, bonds. Huh. I can't get that one. Well, that's weird. There it is. I'm sorry. PANW. It's tough being dyslexic. Okay, here we go. All right. Wow. Now, just a quick question. Do you really think Nancy bought right here? Is that when it was? When did she say it was the 12th, wasn't it? 12th? It was reported 02 of 23. 24, yeah. 02, 23, February 23rd. If you go look at February 23rd, right there. I'll make that where you can see it a little better. Wow, guys, that's turn off some of these indicators. That's impressive. That is not. I'm telling you, she's lying. That is not right. More than likely, the transaction happened here and it was a sale. You can bank Nancy Pelosi bought in here and made a quick, super quick, 29%. Almost $300,000 if she put $1 million. Makes me sick. This is, see, it's rigged, guys. The story is here. Here's what they're buying. Here's Nancy Pelosi's purchases. You can go through and do your own research and see when you want to get in. And they do lie. They all lie when the truth would do better. But that should be eye-opening to everybody. And thank you for being here, guys. You're the best. Now, wait. I want to give away silver. I don't have a piece in front of me. But everybody that's here, very end of the live stream, you don't have to do anything. I'm going to give away Mr. Eric. He's been giving away buffaloes. See, guys, a couple of the community members like to give back to the community. I think it's awesome. And silver's on a rocket ship. We could look at that chart if you wanted to. And all you have to do is say, thank you, Mr. Eddie, and I'll give you a piece of silver right now. I'm not going to cherry pick. You don't have to do anything. I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe or go check out Financial Prepper on Twitter. We put a ton of stuff over there. If you want the email that Stacey sends out the price list, that way you can take that with you wherever you go to get the best price on precious metals. She's a broker for Miles Franklin. You can text your email to that number right there, 318-564-5823. That's where Mr. Eric and Mr. Eddie get the silver that they give away. It's really cool. And I want to give a piece away. So all you have to do is say, thank you, Mr. Eddie. Hashtag Mr. Eddie. Did I say Eric? Let's do Mr. Eddie, because Mr. Eddie gives, I think I said Eric. Somebody, y'all messed me up. Mr. Eddie gives eagles, okay? He gives eagles, so that's pretty cool. So thank you, Mr. Eddie, and I will pick in just a second. And in the meantime, I will. Oh, hey, by the way, while y'all are doing that, I want to show you the economic calendar, because you do have some things to look forward to. You see my screen, Jim? Okay, tomorrow will be a big day. We got ADP unemployment, job openings, Fed chair speaking, U.S. wholesale inventories, Federal Reserve. It's going to be massive. Tomorrow should be a huge, huge day in the stock market. So if you guys are into trading, watch out, because it's going to be gnarly. It's going to be crazy. I ought to do a video at the open. It is a lot of fun to watch, not to trade. Don't trade it. It's nutty. You'll get knocked out. You'll wish you didn't. I'm rich. I'm poor. I'm rich. I'm poor. Okay, that is a lot of thank you, Mr. Eddies. We'll go to the top and give it away in real time. It's the best way to do it. Best way. All right, let's see. That's the top right there. Okay, go all the way down. I'll get them all in there. I'm all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. Right here. Steve Osgood. Mr. Steve. You're in a lot of videos, and he sends me a ton of good information. I miss a lot of them because my email's got like 5,000 emails on it. So, Mr. Steve, all you have to do is text Stacey and your address. I'll pay for the shipping, and Mr. Eddie is giving you the coin. It's really cool. Don't forget, Hoosier Warrior coffee will be in the description. As soon as I get off this StreamYard platform, I'll have to put it in the description. But if there's anything else before I go, is there anything, any kind of news that we need to talk about, that we need to get ready for? Just share something with the community real quick. We got some congrats, Steve. Any breaking news? It's the thank you, Mr. Eddies are still coming in. It's okay. All right, nothing. Or the platform's being hacked. Steve could use a new car too. So could Stacey. Her motor's blown. Frack block. Ford is going to step up and do something. That is some good news. They said they were going to help the situation. Since if you have a Ford EcoBoost 2.0, Ford Edge, Ford Escape with a 2.0 EcoBoost before 2020, watch out. They fixed it in 2020. If you're planning on buying one, just don't do it unless it's got another motor in it. If it doesn't have a new motor in it, somebody has probably patched it up with some block sealer and they're trying to punt it. Okay, guys, have an awesome day. We'll see you in the next one. Later.